On the first day of spring, a warm, gentle wind swirled through City Park, waking Great Oak Tree. Old and new leaves sprang up on its long, green branches. On one knobbly branch, a small purple bud tried to sprout. "Help! I'm stuck!" cried the leaflet. "Just tilt a little to the left," said a leaf above. The bud squirmed and finally popped out. "Thanks! I wasn't sure I could do that," said Crinkle. "You're not the right shape for a leaf," said Flutter, the leaf above. "And you're not the right color," said Wormhole, the leaf below. A third leaf, named Splinter, declared, "You'll be blown off our branch with the first strong breeze." All the other leaves on Great Oak Tree laughed. Crinkle tried hard not to cry. Crinkle turned towards the branch that held him, hoping for a comforting word, but the branch just grunted. "We don't talk to leaves." "Don't be upset, little one," said old Gus, the biggest leaf. "Branches think they're better than leaves because they hang on Oak Tree year after year and never fall to the ground." "You mean we die?" Crinkle asked fearfully. "Nothing ever really dies, Crinkle. In autumn, we leaves float to the ground," explained old Gus. "Oak Tree brings us through its roots and into its trunk for winter. And in spring, we sprout anew." Crinkle felt a breeze. He held on to the branch with all his might. Throughout the spring, the leaves on Great Oak Tree grew green and glossy. Crinkle got a little bigger and a little shinier, but he wasn't like any other leaf on the branch. During hot summer days, fat green caterpillars inched up the branches looking for the best leaves to shelter their cocoons. All the caterpillars passed by Crinkle. "Why don't they choose me?" "Maybe an inchworm would choose a leaf your size," said Splinter. Crinkle mumbled, "I just don't understand why I'm so different." One day, rain spilled over the park. The leaves were excited. Now they could play their favorite game, Raindrop Roll. Flutter and Splinter divided the leaves into two teams. Pick me, shouted Crinkle. "You're too small," said Wormhole. Crinkle was the last leaf to get picked. In Raindrop Roll, one leaf on each team would catch a raindrop and then roll it to another teammate. Back and forth, the raindrop would go between the leaves until it was dropped over a target. "We hit the bird's nest," cried Flutter. "We got the acorns," Wormhole called back. "There's a squirrel hole," said Splinter. "Whoever rolls a raindrop into it first wins." "Dribble it to me, guys," Crinkle shouted. "I can make the shot." Crinkle got the raindrop. It sloshed, it splished, then it splashed and hit the ground. "Pass me another one. I'll hit the squirrel hole this time," promised Crinkle. "No way," said Splinter. With autumn came the chilly north wind. Crinkle watched as the leaves on his branch changed from green to red, orange, and yellow. Crinkle couldn't wait to change color. But as the days passed, he only got a little brown around the edges. One night, the harvest moon glowed high in the sky. On the tallest branch, Head Leaf raised an acorn overhead. "When this acorn hits the ground," he announced, "the annual last leaf competition will begin. Whoever holds onto the tree the longest is the winner." "Could I be the last leaf?" Crinkle asked. Wormhole laughed. "You could never be the last leaf." Each leaf tried its best to be the last, but soggy days and chilly nights made it really hard. The first leaf on Crinkle's branch to let go was Wormhole, who was knocked off by a strong wind. Later, Crinkle watched as Flutter pulled away and drifted down. Then old Gus dropped off. He smiled at Crinkle as he fell. "My acorns are on you, kid." Many others let go and floated to the ground to settle among the roots of great oak tree. Crinkle shivered as a nor'easter blew in. Just then, he saw Splinter floating past. "Watch out for monsters," said Splinter, his voice fading away. Covered in frost on a freezing winter's night, Crinkle watched as Head Leaf floated past. "We were wrong about you, Crinkle," said Head Leaf. "You did it! See you in the trunk!" "I'm more than I thought I was," Crinkle said. "I wonder just how much more I can be." But there was no one to talk to. He was all alone. A winter storm blanketed the park with snow. Crinkle watched as children played beneath him. Crinkle shivered himself to sleep, lonely and afraid, but he still held on. Blustery winds blew through the trees, almost knocking Crinkle off. Crinkle still held on. At last, there came a day when a warming breeze brought the first hope that winter would soon end. "Wake, Crinkle, wake up!" urged a deep, rumbling voice. "Who is it?" Crinkle asked weakly. "I am the great oak tree," said the voice. "The great?" Crinkle woke quickly. The great oak tree was talking to him? The tree never talked to anyone. "In all my years and at no time has a leaf stayed on through winter," said the great oak. "No one told me I couldn't," said Crinkle. "Please, don't be mad." "I'm not mad," Oak Tree chuckled. "I'm proud your courage and your strength. Tell me, Crinkle, why did you hang on?" "I couldn't roll raindrops very well. No caterpillar wanted me, and no one believed I could win the last leaf competition, so holding on was my last greatest challenge," Crinkle answered. Oak Tree smiled. "Indeed, you are different." Then it was silent. All of a sudden, "Help! Help!" Crinkle shouted. Something had broken his grip. Slowly, gently, he floated to the ground. On the first day of spring, a warm wind swirled through City Park, waking the trees. Old and new leaves sprung up on the fresh branches on Great Oak Tree. Flutter and Old Gus, Wormhole and Splinter all popped out, but Crinkle was nowhere to be seen. With a small pop, a twig began to grow from their branch. It zigzagged through the leaves, rising up to catch the sunlight. Within a short time, the twig grew into a branch. "Hey, guys," said a familiar voice. "Crinkle?" Flutter said. I can hear you, but I can't see you. Where are you?" "I'm right here, where I've always been." "Well, I'll be a squirrel's uncle," Old Gus chuckled. "Look at the branch, guys." "Is that Crinkle?" Flutter gasped. "Leaves can't become branches," whispered Splinter. But Crinkle wasn't just like any branch. He was the most magnificent branch ever seen. Creatures and humans came from all around just to look at him, which made Great Oak Tree and all the leaves very proud. And ever so often, Crinkle would smile to himself because he believed that maybe, someday, if he tried really, really hard, he might even become a tree.